Hi, I'm Dan,
And I'm Jamie.
and we're here today to talk about the flipped classroom. So in a traditional classroom, instructors usually stand at the front and they provide a lecture, and students are sitting in desks facing the instructor and taking notes and listening. And when the students leave the classroom, when they're on their own, they're doing things like homework or group assignments, other activities that are related to the course. So that's a traditional classroom.
But in the flipped classroom, students get access to new materials and resources before they come into the classroom. This gives the instructor a chance to provide resources ahead of time that the student can become familiar with. And then in the classroom, they have more time for hands-on approaches and collaboration with groups. And the teacher can really help the individual students who need the most help.
Yeah, so that's one of the great things about the flipped classroom is that the students have access to the instructor when the students are going to need that help the most. When they're trying to solve problems, when they're trying to do homework, and when they're trying to apply what they've learned from those lectures, that's when they really need the help, and that's where the instructor will be, is right there in the classroom.
And then in the flipped classroom, the instructor can provide instructional media tools, videos, and other interactive elements to the student at home and be able to provide that interaction and extra help when they need it.
Yeah. So another great thing about the flipped classroom is it gives an opportunity for the instructor to make some changes in the classroom. Maybe think about how to use that time wisely to do more interactive techniques with the students while they're there in the classroom.
The main thing is, I think, to get students to buy into doing the work on their own out of the classroom, because they're so used to getting the information presented to them in the classroom, is to give point values to the things that they do out of the classroom. So students typically have to read the chapter that we're going to be covering, and then I'll go through the learning objectives to that chapter and make 4 or 5 open-ended response questions to the learning objectives. So they know what it is they're supposed to get from the chapter when they read it, answer those open-ended questions, and then take a quiz on those open-ended questions before they come to class. So they have a sense of what it is that they don't know when they come to class. And that's the best prepared student, to come into my classroom knowing what it is that they don't know that they should know.
In class, I am a big proponent of case studies. So I want to teach them the theoretical aspects and the models online, and they learn that from the lectures, the readings, and the videos. But when we're in class, I really want them to apply what they've learned. So they all have to show up to class having read the case study, and then I break them out into groups and they dig into different aspects of the case study to apply what they had just learned.
So that's the flipped classroom. It's basically doing homework in the class and getting the lectures at home or online when students are not in the classroom.
For more resources, check out the OFE website or CERT, or come to one of our events.